Panamanian petting zoo. When one forces one's partner to pick the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement. The partner then presents the nuts and corn to them in a cup. One then tosses the nuts and corn onto the bed where the partner eats them like a goat or other typical petting zoo animals.
Thought of those.
Exactly. Like, who's just sitting here like, my sex life is just so, it's just not there for me. You know, a woman just isn't good enough. Or a man, sorry.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do to spice it up? I'm gonna need you to pick the corn out of my shit and eat it like a petting zoo animal. Like, what is going on? Like, are we okay? Is the human race okay?
We're not ready for like something like that.
No. If I'm going around like, yeah, bro, I'm this girl, I've been seeing it. We've been rocking the Panamanian petting zoo like every night. I want you to put me out of my misery.
Wow.
I feel like a dirty boy after that.
Yeah, I need to wash my hands after this podcast. Drink some bleach. Sarby's looking at me again.
Dude, sometimes I just like looking at you, bro. You're kind of pretty.
I know that there's stuff going on in your head when you look at me, and I don't like it.
Yeah? What kind of stuff? What are you thinking? Kind of
naughty stuff.
Naughty stuff?
Yeah.
No, bro. I'm
thinking of all the ways you could tie me up, probably.
No, bro. Definitely think about all the ways that we could pray together and
grow business together.
Grow business. Definitely not just me railing you from behind.
There is no charge for nutting on this podcast.
No charge, bro. We could nut on this podcast all we want.
No charge.
That's our decision.
That is all us. Yeah.
That is all on us.
It's the best part about being in the USA, baby.
Exactly. You can nut on.
I don't know.
I don't know where I was going.
Actually,
with that.
no. I was gonna say I don't know if you can nut on anything you want.
You can if you don't get caught.
All right, so we're gonna like slide over to the next next part of the episode where Sarby talks about where he's nutted that he doesn't want people.
So I've nutted on a tree.
Okay.
I've nutted on a car.
Okay.
I've nutted on.
Did it like peel paint at all when it dried?
No, but I'm sure if I let it dry, I usually scoop it up and put it in my.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Here we go.
Hey, yo, welcome to the #1 podcast on OnlyFans. Hit the subscribe. Make sure to review. I want y'all all to put something in the reviews about how I fucking just talked about eating my own nut. Not only nutting on a bunch of random I also feel like I could have gotten way worse on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, you know, just talking about eating your own nut is, I mean, I feel like it could happen to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they're like making out with their girl after
yeah,
things just happen. I feel like it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Normalize eating your nut.
Hey, if you want to endorse that, you go ahead, man.
Start merch that says normalize eating your nut.
What is? Oh God, that T-shirt. It said, "Don't bully me, I'll come."
With a sad face.
Yeah.
There's this TikTok where I sent it to Zebby because I was just like, "Yo, let's get these shirts." It was like this guy like just yelling at his mom like, "Nobody's gonna be able to see us. Like we'll be so far away. Like nobody will be able to read it." And then you read a shirt and it says that. It's just like.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? But also, I would gladly wear that shirt. I would wear that shirt to a fucking bar and just like tell girls to bully me, you know? They're like, I thought you don't want. I'm like, no, that's the point. Like, I want a nut.
It is a little counterintuitive. Do you not? I guess it's like, it makes sense because like obviously a bully doesn't want to like beat you up, and then you're like, oh yeah, I like that.
Can you imagine if you're just fucking wailing on some kid? You're just pissed because your dad beats you at home, and you're just wailing on some kid, and then he nuts. Like, what do you do? Like, what?
Yeah. You're done.
You're like,
there was a point to this. It's gone now.
Gone. Maybe they start making out.
Yeah, probably.
They like go on a bunch of dates.
It's gonna be like the next like shitty porn intro.
Become boyfriend, girlfriend, get married.
So
adopt some kids.
Wait, so was the
grow old together?
Was the girlfriend beating up the boyfriend, or the boyfriend beating up the girlfriend?
For some reason, I was imagining in my head a gay couple because like usually dudes bully dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you said they become boyfriend and girlfriend.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yo, run that shit back. Did I actually say that? Like, I was in my head. I fully was imagining a gay couple.
Dude, that's
Like, fully imagining this dude fucking
how, like,
wailing on some
that's how like
kid.
middle school boys think flirting is. It's like, oh yeah, you just go up and like punch a girl in the shoulder. She totally will like it.
That's true, actually. Go, like, kind of, like, bully the girls that you like. Like, that
Yeah,
is
be
definitely
mean.
true.
Yeah, like be mean to the girls that you like.
Dude, I remember being kind of mean to, like, the girls that I was like, you're
Yeah,
kind of cute.
yeah.
But, like, also, fuck you.
Fuck you for being cute.
Fuck you for being cute. Bro, I was, like, wheeling and dealing girls in, like, 4th grade. Probably earlier than that, too.
Yeah.
Like, I remember having, like, a play, like, date with this girl.
A play date?
Yeah. Like she came over, and it was, like, her mom knew that I liked her, and my mom knew that she liked me, and, like, or wait. Both of our parents knew that we liked each other. That's how that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, like, and so the parents were like, oh, like, let's have our kids and I don't remember why, but then I started
quick arranged marriage.
like literally probably like a couple months later, I started like dating, 4th grade dating her best friend. Don't remember how that happened.
Nice.
Like zero recollection, zero clue. Yeah. And that was the first girl that ever broke up with me over text.
Okay.
Definitely not the last.
How did that one go?
Did
Did it hurt?
To be honest, I don't remember. It kind of comes in like little increments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do you
have
have
like,
that?
Yeah, you just have like
Yeah, I have like little like I remember little
sections of it.
things. That one was fine. I don't know, 4th grade.
you had
you're just like,
you had Xbox.
oh, the
sounds.
one thing I do remember about that though is my best friend at the time had a crush on the girl that I was the second girl that I was dating.
You're dating 2 girls at once?
No. Wait, yo, 4th grade me was fucking wheeling.
I told you I was wheeling.
Yo,
dude.
4th grade, I can't pull now, but 4th grade me, bro, he was getting
so many
puss.
baddies. So many baddies.
No, so I was like dating that girl, and then I think she moved away or something, and then I was dating her
Mhm.
best friend, and that best friend, my best friend, had a huge crush on. So I remember there was like a long like 6 months when I was like dating. You know what I'm saying? Like dating.
Yeah.
Dating this girl, and my like best friend was like a dickhead to me, and I remember like not being able to put it together until after we like broke up, and he was like, "Yo, I think she's so like." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Wait a fucking minute, you fucking dirtbag!" Like, like totally was doing that like when we would all like hang out together. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like Ben, like trying to embarrass me
Yeah.
and shit. I'd be like, bro, don't even fucking. I'll fucking end your
Remember
life
when
right
you didn't
now.
know the answer to that addition question in class? So stupid.
Remember when you didn't know what 7 times 7 was?
Look at
Fucking loser.
Idiot, dummy.
Dumb stupid idiot.
Ha, look, Ben's mom bought him the crappy crayons.
She got the off-brand crayons, not the Crayola crayons.
Yeah.
Bro, 4th grade me was such. I had like the Bieber cut and like the
Oh yeah, I had the
fucking-
Bieber cut too.
all that shit, bro.
Mhm.
That was like.
It was like super cool to just. I don't think I had the Bieber cut yet. I just had really long hair for no reason.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was just super long, like not styled. Like we were just like fuzzballs running around. We all thought it was sick.
Oh, I remember like the thing was like when Justin Bieber got popular and everyone was like, "Yo, you got the Bieber cut!" Like all your aunts, uncles.
Yeah.
I would be like, "I had this haircut before Justin Bieber had this haircut." Like, fuck you.
Yeah. He has the Sarby cut.
He copied my
Me.
hair. He saw my hair on YouTube before he posted that fucking singing video.
He was a big fan of the stream. Just literally copy and pasted.
Loved
me.
my Renegade TikTok.
Yeah.
Totally was just like, yeah, bro, this was my inspiration
Mm-hmm.
to become a music artist.
Yeah.
Bro, that video
Something was missing, and it was the Sarby hair.
was the Sarby hair.
Yeah.
He knew it. That was like the what is it called when like a scientist is trying to figure out like a formula or an equation, but then they like that was like the epiphany.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if that's the right word, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Isn't
he
it-
was like, my formula is finished.
Yeah. The
Really
missing
squeaky
piece.
voice, lyrics that play towards like a 13-year-old's desire to have a boy, and the Bieber cut. Like that was
And the Sarby cut.
That was the Sarby cut. Excuse me, you're right. Patent pending. Like
Yeah. Patent pending. Gets insurance on his hair. It's been wild.
trademarks my hair.
Yeah.
It's not even like trademark is usually like a phrase or like a whatever. It's not even like that. It's just like the hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was a tangent. I love that. I wanted to, because I was telling y'all you should leave a review because that would be sick and my dick would get hard. This is actually, it's not a review. They didn't leave it, but they DM'd me this. They said, hey, your vids and your pod are so hilarious. I've been listening to them for a while, and I know you probably have a lot of people drop in to say the same thing.
Nope.
But I just thought he says, thank you, Kate Brennan, for this review, by the way. You are the only one that enjoys our podcast.
Yeah.
But then she said,
sure you have a lot of people. No, we really don't. Really don't.
At the end, she said, you can tell you guys are so naturally funny the way that you riff. So you heard it here first, folks. An internet person validated our level of funny. So if you need Zemi and I, we'll be stroking our dicks in the back onto a tree, licking our cum up. And that's the cum up.
Welcome to the come up, everyone.
Oh, you want to see come up? I'll show you come up.
Oh, that's what your come up was? Oh.
Oh, that's what they mean by
You're in class, like, getting ready to, like, present everyone's come up story. You just, like, hear the first one, and, like, you're up next. And you're like, oh, that's not what I wrote about.
Not even close to what I was writing about. We had a
Mine's a little different.
Gigantic misunderstanding here. Hold on, I'm going to mute my computer.
Mine's very different. It's good. I'll go last. It's fine. I just won't go.
Bro, do you remember, like, when you first discovered jerking off?
No. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like, I think it was like I don't even remember where I heard it. Or I don't even think I heard it. I think it was just like the pieces all fell together. Like I was hanging out with some friend. Oh, remember that porn story that I was telling you? Like the first time I watched porn. I think it was like sometime after that when I figured out like, okay, A, B, and I was like C. And
I feel like I only remember A and C. Kind of like what you were saying where you only remember like snippets of things.
Yeah.
Like I remember the point of like, whoa, this is porn, and like, whoa, pretty bricked, don't know why, don't know what that's coming from. And then skip B, which is figuring it out, and then C just like
I think I got A and B, and then I was like the next time I got bricked and I was alone, I was like, well, I saw other people like doing something.
It was probably
and then I was like,
I don't.
Oh shit! Like this is cool.
Hey yo!
I do remember being thoroughly surprised though when I nutted. Like I was like, whoa, is that supposed to happen? And I literally Googled it. I was like,
God.
Cause like, yo, that doesn't usually come out of my dick. Like shit. And like the porn thing hadn't really given me the full story.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, what is this? Like that felt awesome, but now I'm terrified.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I'd love to hear a story of someone who like actually remembers like the first time they jerked off and kind of what they thought afterwards. If they knew what they were.
Instant regret.
For you, is instant regret?
Well, I mean, definitely. Like, I don't know how it goes, but like, have you ever had that like post nut clarity where you like?
Well,
feel
yeah,
bad?
but like,
I think it was like I knew, not that I knew that I was doing something wrong, but like based off of the previous like knowledge that I had, I figured it was wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God
and
said
so,
you're not supposed to do that or something.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Parents were like, you don't do that.
You probably shouldn't do
that.
Yeah. But like I knew I probably shouldn't have been doing that or something.
Yeah.
And, like I was like,
get back in.
Just try to open up the little hole. Like, come on, too far.
Oh God. Oh no.
I love that we sat here for like 15 to 20 minutes talking about what we talk about in this podcast.
Yeah,
none of that has come up yet. We're just talking about the most
shoveling comeback to your dick. Welcome to the podcast. So sick.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was just our like 15-minute way of telling you, please leave us reviews. We'll read them out loud. Send us funny stories of funny shit that you've done. If you remember your first jerk off story and it's like funny, like you gotta send it to us.
Yeah.
Which actually I could use this to transition in. Speaking of jerking off and sexual things.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how I came up with this idea. I didn't like come up with it. I think I saw someone else doing it and I was like, that would be really funny. I wanted to like give Zemi a bunch of like sex things and make him guess what they are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that'd be really funny.
Yeah, so the name of the game is Sarby's going to say either it's like a sex position or something dirty that has like a funny name and I have to guess whatever that is.
Basically just shit that's ripped straight off of fucking Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Like,
so we did one before. It was Simba, and like that's when you like take your nut and you like wipe it on the girl's forehead.
You ever Simba a girl?
No.
I feel like that'd be really funny.
Yeah, with the right person.
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know any girl if I've dated, though, would be, like, chill with that. Like, I think it would be, like, if I did that, I should expect no sex for, like, a week.
Yeah.
Maybe
I would,
longer.
like, I can see it going where it's, like, you do it to them and, like, you're laughing. And, like, they kind of, like, yeah, this is kind of funny. But then they, like, take it and then just, like, shove it, like, their thumb in your mouth. And you're like, ah!
You know, I'm actually quite used to this.
Don't hog it all.
Don't hog it all. Save some for me, babe. Nut in her mouth. You're just like, wait, don't swallow yet.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Well, this is a particularly unhinged podcast.
Yeah, this is getting off the rails really quick.
So let's get even more off the rails.
Yeah, all right.
So
see you at rock bottom, everyone.
We'll start off with like sex positions.
Okay.
So this is 16 funny sex positions as defined by Urban Dictionary, and I went through and I was like, what are the funny ones? So the first one that I just want you to guess, like, what is this? Because I like when I was reading these, I was like, all right, let me like read it, try to think for a second, and then read like what the description was.
Yeah.
And like all these are just fucking absurd. So the first one, the first sex position is screw-unicorn.
Screw-unicorn?
Screw-unicorn.
Okay. So you have so let me break it down. You have screwing, which is like obviously having sex with someone. But then you have like the
Matt, the sex ed
but then the unicorn part of it where it's like it makes me think someone like you like hop like you like hop on the girl. Like you're like on her head and you like put your dick up like a unicorn horn on her forehead. But like I don't know which one it's leaning more towards.
Giddy up, babe.
Yeah. Like it's like Arabian goggles almost, but you just have the horn is just on her forehead.
As a man named G-Eazy once said in a beautifully written song called Guala, I'll put my dick on her forehead. Less conversation and more head. Okay, that's not what it is, though.
Okay.
Screw-unicorn. When two girls get naked, strap dildos to their foreheads, get down on all fours, and crawl around trying to penetrate each other.
That's like a kinky pin the tail on a donkey. Oh. I thought like maybe they'd be like trying to like 69 with it and like but no, they're just like with it on their foreheads, but I guess they're just like chasing each other around.
I'm sure it would turn into that.
Yeah, I guess.
Have you ever seen that porn where like people are like wrestling and then it turns into sex?
I think so, yeah.
Or have like just been
no,
watching really weird porn?
No, I've definitely like I've seen that before.
Okay. I was gonna say I feel like it comes up on my not like recommended, but like it comes up on the home feed and I'm like, yo, that's a fucking wild concept.
Does it get like? Is it like WWE wrestling or is it like
no? It's
UFC?
Like Matt, like wrestling, like the shit like Jacob Allison was doing.
Oh,
like,
okay.
They would like wrestle and like there's like rules to it, and I was like, yo, this is a lot for me just trying to jerk off right now.
I'm gonna need to see a rule book first. I can't. I don't know what's. What am I supposed to be?
Looking through the Pornhub comments is like, is he allowed to do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's the rules?
Someone attach a PDF of these rules, please.
No, I think it's probably super loose. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe afterward, like those are like they're like wrestling, and then it turns into. Them
I can just
having
imagine
sex.
like screwing a corning is like they're in that ring and they just have them on their foreheads and like first one to like put it in the other person's butt wins.
Now, my question is it one of like the suction cup ones, or is it like a
strapped?
Like a strap? Like, do they make strap-ons for heads?
Probably.
Because waist.
They
is
probably
weird.
just take like the GoPro things, like they just like instead of a GoPro, they just
put a GoPro on top of the strap-on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the 100%.
Point of view, screwing a corning.
Yeah,
I would pay money to see that. Actually, that'd be really fucking funny.
Bet you can pay money to see that.
Anyways, if you ever wonder what screwing a corning is,
all right. Well, I was really off. That one was a miss.
it's okay.
0 for 1.
I think that's kind of the point, is to
0 for
to
1.
be a little bit of a miss. Okay, so the next
Number
one.
2.
This one is just. Well, yeah, okay. It's called the San Francisco bird feeder.
Ooh. I'm getting like you're eating someone's poop vibes. That's what I'm getting out of this.
You know, not. Well, keep going.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to
San
add?
Francisco bird feeder. I feel like it's something to do with like someone's perched up on the couch and they're like dropping little poopies. And then like someone's like on their knees crawling, like trying to like schmack on them. Yeah, literally like this. Like how Sarby's posted up. Like just
Face right here.
yeah. Just little pellets dropping down.
Oh, that was my foam roller.
That's
we getting a little limber on
Yeah.
this podcast.
say, that was pretty nimble of you.
Bro, I was stretching last night. I got like super high and was stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Nut, dude.
Nice.
Sorry, super off. San Francisco.
So I was close-ish.
Well, not really, but like kinda.
Okay.
San Francisco bird feeder. To suck your own or another's cum out of a person's ass, then spit it into their mouth.
Oh no.
Like a mother bird feeding her young. So question,
Oh my god.
why is it San Francisco bird
Yeah.
feeder?
Yes.
I need to know, like, what's the origin story of the
Why isn't it like Houston, Texas bird feeder?
Honestly, Houston, Texas makes a lot. Those motherfuckers are definitely doing some shit like that in Houston.
Yeah.
Evan is
doing that.
Evan and Hannah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Evan.
Guaranteed. Huh. Wow. I was in the right like ballpark of this is really gross. So I'll take half a point.
Half a point. We'll give you half a point on that.
I'll get half a point on that one.
The ass thing, I'm surprised you got the ass thing. That was my.
Yeah.
I would have probably gotten like bird feeder shit. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, have you ever seen? Well, like I don't know how much I want to expose people here, but I'll have to tell you the name afterwards. 'Cause
Okay.
you know them and you would fucking laugh at them. One of the guys in our frat, we used to have these things called sober drivers. And they were just basically people who would stay up till like 2 a.m. and like if anybody needed a ride home who was too drunk or like whatever, they'd call them. And apparently there was a sober driver who picked up this kid in our fraternity who's just like, he's one of those kids that you either really love or really hate, but like I'd say like 80% of the fraternity was on the really hate side.
Yeah.
So apparently he got in the car with like, I don't even think it was his girlfriend. It was just a girl he was like consistently seeing at the time. And they had food. And the girl's like sitting on his lap in the back and she's eating and the kid goes like, yo, can you give me some of that? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And she literally like puts it in her mouth, chews it up, and then spits it into his mouth. Like making out spit it into his mouth.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ew.
And that's like what do we call him? Fuck, we called him like something along the lines of like mommy bird feeders. Oh, we started calling the girl like mommy bird feeder or some shit like that.
Oh.
Like, but like apparently that's a normal thing. Like people get extremely aroused by it. And I was like, nope. If a girl ever spits food in my mouth, I will I don't give a fuck where we are, what we're doing. I will leave her there. I will leave her ass. I'll kick her out of my apartment. We're not fucking around.
That
with
one's
that.
not for me.
No, God, no.
That one, oh.
That's just.
Ugh. It's like eating someone's puke almost.
Yeah, I feel like eating someone's puke would probably be worse.
They both just sound so unappetizing.
Bro, imagine.
No,
I'm not even gonna say that.
No,
we're not gonna go down that.
I don't want to imagine.
We're not going down that.
I don't
want to
imagine it.
Absolutely not going down that rabbit
Wow,
hole.
I'm really excited to find out who that was. I don't know if I know them.
Oh, you definitely know them.
Okay.
Because I think.
Okay.
I don't want to say it. I don't want
to
say it.
No.
I'm not trying to expose people here.
No.
All right. What is a Kentucky Klondike bar?
Oh my God, that's definitely poop. That has to be poop. There's no way.
Think of like a Klondike bar. What do you do with it?
You eat it.
Okay, but what do you do before you eat it?
You put it in the freezer.
Okay.
Take it out of the freezer. Oh God. Okay, so I'm seeing like, dude, you have this whole like, this is like an operation. Like, you like, oh, this is so vulgar. So you're like, you get your nut and you get your poop, and like inside is like your nut, and then you have like the poop around it. It's a little sandwich, and then you freeze it, and then you take it out, and that's what that is. What is that? What is this?
The Kentucky Klondike bar?
Yeah, that's the Kentucky Klondike bar, and then someone eats it.
Okay, minus the eating, but the act of freezing a bowel movement and sexually penetrating another with it.
Oh.
Which is arguably worse.
Yeah. So you're like making a dildo out of your poopies?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Mm.
Do people actually do this shit?
I mean, probably like 10 people. Maybe like 15.
That is just... Ugh.
Imagine you're just like going to your homie's freezer and you're like looking for a popsicle. And you're like, hey, what's this? And they're just like, don't touch. And then you like touch it and you're like, bro, why is there shit in your freezer?
Is it like wrapped in a condom, or is it like the
I think it has to
physical shit? I don't know, bro. I be taking some shits where I'm like, if you froze that, you could probably...
That's what you think about when you see them?
No, but like I'm thinking back. Like, have you ever taken like a really good shit and just kind of admired it a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, that rhymed.
Bars?
Bro, the more we do this podcast, the more I realize we just need to quit and make music.
Yeah.
TMG it up.
Have to.
But yeah, I just I'm just thinking of like my, most memorable poops. I was like, that.
And if you froze it and put it inside.
You ever had one that you're like, I can't believe that came out of my asshole? Like that's.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Exactly. Like I think everybody has.
That would, I.
Oh shit! I need to.
Cannot imagine walking into my homie's fridge or freezer and it's just like
just some diabolical shit. Hey yo, bro, why that not in the toilet? Or like if you like,
hey, it's for my girl, don't touch it. What? What?
You ever learn something about a friend, about their sex life, that you were just like, you wish you could just be like, no, I can't do that?
I feel like sadly no. Like
yeah, I think so too.
Everyone's disappointingly vanilla in that category.
Well,
I've never heard of anyone like where I'm like, oh my God, like I've never like once thought of like that, and now that I hear it, that
yeah,
it's usually like, oh, that's kinky.
I'm trying to think. There's got to be something here. There's got to be someone that
I feel like if
of.
I heard one of my friends really like sucking feet, I'd be like, that's like I've heard
that
of
one's
it,
normalized.
but like
now,
I'd be like, that's a little. I didn't know you like that.
That's cool. I get like don't want to like. I'm talking like freeze your shit.
Yeah, no,
like
nothing, dude. Nothing along that lines. No chance. Nothing along. That
yeah, me neither.
It's too bad.
That is too bad. I feel like that'd be really funny, but I also feel like I might not be able to be friends with them anymore.
Yeah, that would definitely change the dynamic a little.
Like, bro, if you're freezing your shit and
I'd walk into their apartment. And I just have to like make it a joke every time.
Oh yeah, I'm like, hey yo, got any more frozen shit in your freezer?
Yeah.
Hey yo, Vanessa,
do you want ice with that? No, I'll take a little shit though.
Hey yo, Vanessa, how'd that frozen shit feel inside of you?
Yeah, because then his girlfriend or his boyfriend. You're like, yo, dog, like he puts his frozen shit into you. You good with that? Like,
like, bro, your dick wasn't doing it. Also, wouldn't it like unfreeze?
Yeah.
And get like mushy.
Stinky,
we gotta,
yeah.
Bro, we gotta move on. This shit is getting too much for me. So I'm like, oh fucking. Okay. Okay, now we're going more to like. We're going to like random Urban Dictionary words.
Okay.
So this one is called. This one's called a suicide wank.
Is that when you like? It's like
it's not anything along. Let's like it's not anything along the lines of like suicide. But like
I want to say it's like right when you're like right when you nut, like a family member walks in, and it's just like it's like a suicide wank. You're just like, I'd rather die than like
super close.
Okay.
With the family member, you're just wrong context. So when you're having a wank and just before you blow the load, shout out mom or dad, then try and finish the job before they get into your room.
That's like making a sport out of it.
Competitive wanking.
Yeah.
All you and your friends on a Zoom call, just like, alrighty, you guys, y'all there? Yeah. Okay, mom. Come on.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Look at your mom's making fun of you. You see him at school, like, oh, Tony didn't finish his wank. His mom saw him jerking off. What a loser.
Competitive wanking with the boys. It's like you all have to get up to like, it's like a rolling start. Like, all right, is everyone there? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Dad! Shit! Like you're like, dad walks in, like a second later you bust, and you're just like, damn it! And he's just like, what? Whoa, what? And he's just like, you're like, God, fuck. And he's just like, dude, you're coming right now. Why are you yelling?
Why did you ask me to come here?
Yeah. Why are you yelling at me for going too fast? Oh God.
Damn it, Dad, you couldn't have gone slower. I was in the other room.
Oh,
my God.
Why did you call me even? Oh, that's it. You're done with the laptop. You're done.
We're sending you to boarding school.
Yeah, you're done. There's no. It's like the new like challenge, like Running Man challenge or whatever. Like, what was the one with Drake where it's like you get out of your car and you like dance or whatever?
Oh, is that the Kiki?
Yeah.
I forgot what
the
it
new
was
one
called.
is. The new one is the suicidal wank challenge. It's just on TikTok.
Bro, some of these are just awful.
I want to see all of the dudes in the Hype House start participating. Like all of the TikTok boys start doing that.
They put down their phone.
Yeah.
Like, yo guys, so like Semi's in the other room. And so we're gonna pull a suicide wank on him, okay? So they just put their phone down. They
set it up.
Okay, I'm there. Semi!
Come on. Hey, what's going on? Whoa!
Shit! Oh, damn, guys, I lost. Looks like I have to do a renegade.
Like, comment, and share. I want to see you guys. See if you can beat it.
Make sure to send this to your friends, your family, your loved ones.
Yep.
Maybe
pass
your mom.
It around, share it.
Send it to your grandparents. I'm sure they'd love to see me,
Dude, if you're doing it in front of your grandparents, though, it's like that's like easy. Because like takes their ass a long ass time.
They probably can't even see that far.
Yeah, that's just like beginner shit. I want
some
fast.
Competitive
yeah,
shit.
I want something close to the edge. I want to see some real skill.
You better be close to the edge while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Bro, I bet those porn stars are pretty good at suicide wanks, the ones from last podcast.
Yeah, they probably are.
They're fucking like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking ready. I could nut on command.
Tell me when. Tell me when.
Tell me when. I'm ready. Mom! That's what I thought. That's what I thought, fucking loser. Mom comes in.
These TikTok boys got nothing on me. They got nothing. Born to do this. Pretty boys got shit.
I have way more sex than all of them.
Bryce Hall's got nothing, bro.
Bro,
it's on site with my nut.
Bryce Hall may have 12 million followers, but he can't nut as fast as I can.
Dude, that's the thumbnail.
He can't. Bryce Hall may have 12 million followers, but he can't nut on command like I can.
What's the difference between me and Bryce Hall? I can nut on command. There's no way he can. Oh, God.
Oh, my God, bro. I hope one day Bryce Hall just sees this like, hey, yo, what the fuck, man?
Like, I usually tell people to, like, keep my name out of their mouth or, like, out of your mouth, but what was that?
Why would you?
Like, keep my name out of your mouth, but, like, is this why I have to say it?
I can't believe I have to say it like
yeah.
that. Usually it's people talking shit. You guys are talking about how fast I can come.
A week from now. All right, so I caught some heat this other week from this shitty podcast saying I cannot nut on command. All right, guys, here we go. We're starting up the suicide wank challenge.
So I'm gonna have my boy tell me exactly when I have to nut. And if
we have a stopwatch.
If I don't nut in 15 seconds, I have to throw myself into this cold water. Like, what are like the stupid YouTube stakes that people have to do? Like I'm gonna take my shirt off and let my friend shoot me with a paintball gun if I don't nut in. God, this is so unhinged. I love it.
My God. All right, let's roll into the next one.
Roll into the next one. Hold on. I'm trying to find another. I think that was.
I was pretty close on that one.
Yeah, you were close on that one.
I was like really close. I'm gonna give me that one.
Yeah, I would definitely give you that one. That one was like, I think you were like half of an inch off.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even a. That's a fucking ad. Okay, so I mean, there's like, I think we should maybe end it because I feel like we've gone through a couple. There's like just really fucking stupid weird ones.
Just read some and like just read the answers to it.
So Panamanian petting zoo. When one forces one's partner to pick the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement, the partner then presents the nuts and corn to them in a cup. One then tosses the nuts and corn onto the bed where the partner eats them like a goat or other typical petting zoo animals.
That one's got layers to it. You have to you gotta have corn the like night before.
I'm just like, how did they?
Who thought of those?
Exactly. Like, who was just sitting here like, my sex life is just so, it's just not there for me. You know, fucking a woman just isn't good enough.
Yeah.
You know or a man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking a person just isn't good enough.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do to spice it up? I'm gonna need you to pick the corn out of my shit and eat it like a fucking petting zoo animal. Like, what is going on? Like, are we okay? Is the human? We already know the answer to this, but like, is the human race okay? Are we?
I wonder.
Maybe we should get exterminated. I don't know. This is just not. This is.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's honestly pretty creative. If I would have to say, I would have never.
There are a lot of things that were pretty creative in this world.
Yeah.
That are just.
We're not ready for like something like that.
No, God, I don't think if I'm ever ready for that, I want somebody to murder me.
Yeah.
I want you to kill me, put me down like an animal, take me out back behind the barn, put the fucking shotgun to the back of my head, and just.
This is getting brutal.
Zebby, if I'm going around like, yeah, bro, I'm this girl, I've been seeing it. We've been rocking the Panamanian petting zoo like every night. I want you to put me out of my misery.
All I'm seeing is like after like every time your girl shits, like you're just like, don't flush. She's like, why?
Just like in the toilet, just like picking.
You're just like looking at it like, no, okay, you can flush it. Yeah, no, you're good. You can flush it.
You know, I think Maybe we can't use this one for the corn. Like, it doesn't look like there's enough corn in here, but we could definitely freeze it. This one's big enough to freeze.
That's a freezing
for sure.
one. Yeah, we'll freeze that one.
Well, that one's definitely the Klondike bar.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll just make you like a bunch of corn today, and
we'll keep waiting for the corn to come out.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Wow.
Ugh. I feel like a dirty boy after that.
Yeah, I need to wash my hands after this podcast. Drink some bleach.
Drink some bleach. I think people probably listen to this like, you guys should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah.
For fucking real.
Oh, man, we should have.
Anyways, that was my segment. Thank you guys for coming and probably being thoroughly disgusted. Zemi,
I learned a lot, man.
Me too, actually.
I didn't think that there was that much out there.
Well, now you have some things to try later tonight with your girlfriend.
Can't say those are going to pass inspection, but whoa.
Okay, so I have this idea. We should freeze our shit. She's like, no.
Nope.
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 Not even a little bit.
She comes out with like 2 frozen baggies, like, beat you to it. And you're like, wait.
She's like, I've been collecting your shit the entire time.
Finally, dude, I have so much shit in my freezer.
Bro, okay. Scenario.
Okay.
Love of your life.
Yeah.
Dating them for 5 years.
If it's frozen shit in their freezer, absolutely not.
So, like, love of your life, dating for 5 years, love them, marry them, have 3 kids, like, super happy marriage relationship, and then they come to you and they say, I want to try the Panamanian petting zoo.
I need like a full like briefing, like seminar of why, what will this do for you?
Where's the PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, I need like a full presentation of why we need to do this. There's no way.
I need works cited. I need
yeah, a full 5 paragraph at least, and like I'm talking like cite your sources, like. Full thesis.
So let's say at the end of that you say, no, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Would you let them then go and do it with other people? Because I think I would.
Yeah.
If it meant keeping the marriage, I would be like, you do that weird shit on your own time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out with our kids.
Yeah, we can outsource that one.
Where if our kids knew that, we can outsource that one.
Definitely outsource that one.
I feel like, I'd be like, yo, just go find like a hooker who will eat your shit or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I don't even think they'd want to.
Go to a hooker. Yeah, so like, I'm really into this thing. I'll give you any money for it.
They'd probably say no too.
What's the money you would need for that?
No. I seriously like, I don't know. Like, it'd have to be over like $500 million.
That's what I was thinking too.
Like, if anything, like, below that, I'd just be like, absolutely not. I'd rather be poor.
Rather be poor.
I'd rather you take money from me.
I'd rather be poor than be a little poopy boy.
Like, if it was like, you lose, like 50 grand, or you have to eat, like, your partner's, like, corn poop, I would rather lose the 50 grand.
I feel that too.
What
about 100 grand?
I think, yeah, I'd take out a loan.
What about $1 million?
At that point, it's the drag you out back, and like you can drag me with Sarby and just put me out. Yeah.
They're like, wait, why are we putting Sarby down? It's like, it's Sarby. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That. Oh God.
Wow, glad we got.
Yeah.
We really just dive into the deep things on this.
Super intellectual podcast that we did this time. I hate when we get too political on here.
Exactly. You're right. Sorry for getting really political on you guys there. We didn't want to do that, but I think it was necessary.
Polarizing topics.
I think it was really important for somebody to dive into that conversation.
No one was brave enough until us.
Nobody's having the hard conversations.
No.
Okay?
No one is.
But we are.
Yeah.
We are having the hard conversations.
God. Doing God's work on this podcast.
Sky Daddy's work.
Sky Daddy is working.
I got you.
Man.
I bet Sky Daddy does the Panamanian Zoo. I'm sorry. We can move on.
Yeah.
Some Christian's like, hey, yo.
Y'all do what you need to do. Don't bring my guy into this. Do not bring him into this.
God's like looking down at us like, if you weren't going to hell already, you are now.
Yeah. This podcast wasn't already a one-way ticket there. So what did you do this week, man? Anything? Anything without pooping? Anything just normal?
How do you even transition out of that fucking conversation?
Let's.
No, I was talking to you about this. I've been really fucking boring because I've been kind of on my shit. Kind of met a girl that I'm like kind of seeing if we're gonna like do the thing, you know. So like it's just been very like I just want to stay in, focus on my shit, talk to this girl, like that's it.
Yeah.
Like
play a little Fortnite.
Yeah, we've been streaming, playing a little Fortnite, but that's
you still play Fortnite.
But that's not, you know, like that's
yeah.
You know?
It's not Fortnite, it's MW2 for me, which
exactly.
Is just can't close the yearbook, I guess.
Exactly.
For me.
Dude, the MW2 will forever be one of the best. They need to remaster it. They literally could make so much money if they just like copy pasted it but updated the graphics.
Yeah, and the servers just added more servers now. It could easily.
Oh yeah.
Everyone would buy it.
Literally everybody. I think everybody and their firstborn child. They tap into it.
Literally don't change anything. Maybe add some maps.
Maybe take out the one-man army like an infinite noob tubes.
No.
That was that was awful.
No, I used that. There's always a way around it, dude. There's always a way around it. You can figure it out.
But it's just awful.
It's part of the game.
But that's also why MW2 is good.
Yeah, dude, cuz then you were like, I can't believe people do this, and then you start doing it, you're like, oh, I fucking see why people
I see why people do this.
Then you have attack on top of terminal, and you're like, yeah, I see why people do this. I am now the problem.
I am. Hey, if you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah. Shit, man. Well,
Hey, I didn't ask you what you did this week. Fuck you.
I'm going to tell you what I did this week.
No, I don't care.
You can leave then.
Okay, bye. You're just sitting there like talking to the camera. Yeah, so
I'd have a great time. I could do it.
All right, what did you do this week? I want to know.
So I don't know where I was going to. I think I was just trying to head over somewhere, but I walked out to my car, and I got into it, and it was cold. I was just like weird, and I hit like when I'm walking up, hit the unlock a few times, and I was like, oh, maybe like. Do I have automatic start? I was like, I didn't know that. And like, I feel like that thought lasted for maybe 2 seconds until like I got like sideswiped in the face by like, no, dude, you left your car on for the whole night. And I'm not talking like 10 o'clock to like 6. I'm talking like 4 p.m. to 4 p.m. the next day. Like full on. And then I look down, gas is like almost empty. Gas mileage, like my total gas mileage for the car like dropped almost like half a percent or half a gallon.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm a fucking idiot. And my car was just running, and I didn't leave my keys in there. Like I took them with me. It's because it's a stupid push to start. And I got out and I just locked it and ran. And like the entire 24 hours.
They don't have something on there that's like
turns it off. No. That's what I thought. I was like, not that I like get out of my car. I'm like, oh, it'll turn itself off. But looking back, I'm like, there's not anything in there that after maybe like 6 hours, it would just be like, oh yeah, I'll probably just turn off just in case.
Can you imagine you like came back to the car and the car like died?
Well, that's what I thought my battery was going to be. I thought my battery would have been toast, but
isn't it fun? Doesn't batteries get charged while the car's running?
Well, it's driving, because that's when like your alternator.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
But not when it's just sitting there.
Idling or not? Is it idling?
Yeah, when it's just like in idle or in park. But yeah, I escaped that situation like with zero consequences, which blows my mind.
Knock on wood on that one.
Yeah,
hopefully your car doesn't like break down.
Yeah, I mean, this was like, I think this was Wednesday that it happened. So like, it's been and nothing popped up. I could not believe it was one of those moments where you're so angry, but you're so mad. You can only be mad at yourself. Like I'm trying to like God, like why doesn't the car have like a turn off? Like it's so smart. Like why doesn't it fucking turn off like after? And it's just like, dude, no, you could just push the button.
You could just turn it.
And I was like,
off.
I hate push to starts. I wish I had a key. And it's like, dude, just turn your car off when you fucking leave.
See, I've never had that bad. I have done where I left the keys in my car after, like, left the key in the car with the car on and the car locked.
Yeah.
I definitely had that, but I was really lucky. Like, I went to go work out at Lead when we were in college. I went and worked at Lead, and like I had put my headphones in like in the car, and like didn't turn off the car. So like I got out of the car and just like went to go work out.
Yeah.
And then like when I was inside, I was like I always put my like wallet and keys in the bag, and I put my wallet in there. I'm like, where are my keys? And I'm like running it back, and I was like, oh my fucking God. Like
the bitches are in the car.
And so I go back out to the car, lo and behold, it auto locks, and I was like, oh fuck. But luckily Claire was going to college, and she had the spare set.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so and she was at like Maple Willow Larch, which was like right next to the fucking
That's so
Lead.
yeah.
So she just walked over and was like, "You fucking moron," and then unlocked it for me. I was like, "Thank you."
By the skin of your balls, you slipped out of that one.
Dude, leaving the car on the entire time.
Yeah, the whole like I parked it right after work, and I did not go back to use it again till that next day, like after work to like go run errands. And I was just like, oh my God.
I wonder if somebody walked by the car and was just like, oh, that car's on.
And then like walked by again. They're like, that shit is still going. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. So basically, we're going to take away your car from you.
I should. Yeah. I should not have car privileges for the week.
Maybe if you had the minivan, you know.
I literally was just thinking, I was like, I wish my car was a key, not a push to start. I firmly believe that would never happen if I had a key, because I'd get out. At least the car would be running, and I'd get out, and I'd be like, where are my keys? Or like, I need to get my apartment. Like, where are my keys? Like, oh, they're in the car because it's running.
Yep.
Whereas like this, like you can get out of the car, walk wherever you want. The car just sits running, and like I have my keys, so I have like, if I need to get in my apartment, I'd like, oh, okay,
yeah,
easy, have my key. Whereas if it was in there, so.
I bet that's like a I bet like you're not the only push to start.
It was so easy. Yeah, I bet someone else has totally done it. It just like, especially when you're like, it sounds dumb, but you're just thinking about whatever is going on that day and getting all your shit, and you just get out, and like it's not
totally.
a loud like it's not like the idle is like
yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, so it was too funny. But it also reminded me of a story when I was working at Porsche. I had a car runner job there. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I had a car runner. It was like, it seriously is like the best job I've ever had in my life, I would say. Like better than like my current job, but also doesn't pay like my current job. So
yeah, that's fair.
There's a trade-off. But I was a car runner at Porsche, and
what is it? What do you even do? Like,
so
I don't even know if I know.
So like,
what you did.
car comes in for service. The person like checks it in, and like while they're checking it in, like I'll take the car and just like move it to the back parking lot and like hang up the key. So like whenever it's ready, like the mechanics can go to the key and just like pull it in the shop. And then afterwards, every car would just get a complimentary car wash. So like I would just pull it through and give it a car wash.
Ooh.
And then bring it back up to the customer.
Damn, must be nice to have a Porsche.
Yeah, because then I would just drive people's nice Porsches around.
Yeah, that's super nice.
But what some people would do, most people, they'd come in, drop their car off, and then take a loaner car for the day, and then they'd drive around, come back once their car was done. So there's this one time that I don't know where like the miscommunication happened, but because usually like a service attendant would be like, Matt, come get this car and like give it to like this person, and then like they're good to go. And like it's almost foolproof like how it works. But this kid comes in, and I think his dad sent him in, or his mom sent him in to like, hey, can you drop this off, and like had like an oil change or something. And I'm trying to think of what I was told. I think I was told to go get a loaner car, and maybe it wasn't for that kid, for his car, or maybe it was, but I walked up and I was like, I must have just looked around and been like, oh, like here's your loaner car, like you're good to go. And he's like, oh, sweet. And like kind of just took it and left.
Oh no.
And I was standing up there, and the service attendant comes in, and he was like, "So where's that car, that loaner car?" I was like, "Oh, I just gave it to him, and he's good. He like just left." They're like, "Who?" I was like, "The kid who like needed the car, like that you asked me for." He's like, "I was not telling you to give it to him," or it was something on the lines of like, "No, like I didn't mean like not for him, or I didn't mean get him a loaner car." And I was just like, what? Like,
so this kid just
like 17-year-old kid, yeah, and like I don't know, he returned it, so it wasn't like
it wasn't a big deal.
But he was just like, but usually like it's like an adult, so like okay, yes, they most likely have a valid like driver's license or something. Like this kid very well, like I mean, I guess he drove the car there, but like was not. You don't want supposed to have a loaner vehicle of like any caliber, and it was so funny. And they were just like, okay, well, thankfully, like no one else who's coming in needs, because sometimes they'll schedule them out if there's enough people who request them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But no one else needed one for that day, for the rest of the day, and the kid just got a fun joyride, and like
the kid's probably going back home like, yeah, this is fucking
sick.
Awesome.
It's kind of sick. They just give you one of these, like, damn, for free, like, damn, shit.
I gotta get my parents to give me a Porsche.
Yeah. I mean, and then if you think about it too, like he drove a Porsche there, like he probably got in this and was like, "Oh, sick! Like another fucking Porsche."
Another like, Porsche, man.
Yeah, but I felt like
my
such
dad's
an
Porsche is better than this. Like.
Yeah, my dad's Porsche is way better than this one. I felt like such an idiot. I was like, "Oh my god!" I just gave this like 17-year-old kid like the keys to like $150,000 car. Like, fuck. So pissed.
You want to do that for me, or?
I unfortunately probably don't have any pull there anymore.
You know what? Have they ever heard of the little people?
Now that they hear I have a podcast, they totally would.
Yeah, can we get a Porsche just to joyride? Who the fuck are you guys? We're the little pee boys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's which one you want? You know what? Just take all the keys.
None of the loaners. You'll just get the show cars.
Yeah, like, you get the show cars. Yeah. The really fancy one that like there's like
this guy just came in. Like you can just have his car.
You can have his car. It's
fuck it. Fuck him.
Or like, you know how most car places will have like that one car that's like one of 83 ever made? They're just like, here you go. Take it. For it. It's yours.
You guys know how to drive manual, but like go for it. Whatever, who cares?
Yeah, I do not know how to drive manual. I would fucking shred the shit out of those that car's gears. How does it work?
That doesn't sound good. Dude, we had a guy come in and he like dropped it. He like his car was like it was like a GT2, which is like pretty. I like to describe it as like almost like a race car that's on the street, like a legal race car. Like it's just like one of like the higher end.
Yeah.
Porsche vehicles, one of the 911s, and this guy came in. It was on a flatbed, and we got it up like on the lifts, and his fucking engine chain, like the chain that like is connected to, I don't want to get too technical because I really don't know what I'm talking about. Basically like the engine belt, probably, but in this car it's a chain. It was like hanging out of the engine block, which is like you know how the engines are like, it's not just exposed, it has like a case around it. It's made of like very strong metal. It's like outside of that. Broke outside because this guy, what he said was it like misfired or something, but like since they're basically computers, you can like plug it in and like see like the like analytics of like the RPMs and like all that stuff. Yeah, like the data. What happened? Like, yeah. And we just saw like he was like cruising at normal level RPMs, and then it like shoots like straight up and then like drops instantly. So what happened was he was like, what we think happened, because like it would be really hard to do this. Yeah. Like he must have just been, and it was his birthday, so we're like, he must have just been taking it out for a rip, like on his birthday, feeling good, and he must have just like was like stomping on it, and then went to go from like third to like fourth, or like maybe like fourth to like fifth, but instead went from like third down to like one. So like shifted backwards, but like also trying to like give it gas. Faster, yeah. So like the engine chain literally broke that wall and was hanging out. And like I think his RPMs told it up at like 23,000. Like that's how like, and usually like the dial goes
to
like
yeah,
9,
goes
which
like
is 9,000.
Yeah.
He like doubled that, so he was just ripping through gears, and then just missed and went down, and just fucking destroyed the car. Like I think I have a picture of it somewhere, but it was impressive. It was very impressive to see. That's what happens. It's like I didn't think that was possible.
This dude just absolutely fucking up his like car that's probably worth more than everything I've ever owned in my entire life.
And it was just funny. I think it was funny too because he tried to like play it off like, I don't know what happened. It was your fault. Like, weird. Like maybe it was something like the engine was bad when I got it, or he is just like, and they're like, dude, no, like there is no way.
Like you fucked this up somehow.
Yeah,
We're gonna figure out how. Like,
yeah, you drove that into the ground. All right. How deep do I have to go into these photos?
So deep. Kentucky Klondike bar deep.
It's a varying. I could be an open-ended depth.
An open-ended depth.
God, I gotta find when I was working there.
You know what we should do? We should post it on Instagram and the podcast. If you want to see this, Zemi will find it. Put it on our Instagram. Oh, you can put it on your Instagram. This is a great call to action. Go follow Zemi's Instagram. What are we at? Like 30 followers now? Bro, you're fucking getting up there. You need to catch up to me real quick.
No. I hate trying to find photos from a long time ago because you have to like remember like what part of your life you like.
No,
that picture happened at.
I think I was I telling you this? I literally like break my photos down based off of and like my life and like where I know photos are based off of the videos that I made and where I was when I made them. So like this time last year, all my videos would be at the Go House. But then like 2 months later, they would be when I was living at my aunt's house. And then 2 months later, it would be when I was living at my parents'. And then like 3 months ago or 2 months after that, that past date would be like the first couple videos in this apartment. Like all that. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're still gonna put this on Instagram.
So like look at like the hole that it made. It looks so clean. It looks like someone cut it, but that's because like it fucking snapped and like hit the side of the wall so hard it like broke it.
Oh shit. And that's like solid metal, huh?
Yeah. Like solid fucking metal.
Wait, what does the caption say?
Oh, maybe I lied about it. Maybe it was 11,000 RPMs.
That's still a lot. Like going from 9 where it's supposed to be. I mean, you're not even supposed to really hit the 9,000. Are you? Like that's like, extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I think my minivan maybe goes up to 6,000. Like maybe.
Yeah. And like again, like in an automatic though, like your car, like the reason you shift up is because like basically your RPMs will go down as you shift up. But when you go the opposite way and you're trying to accelerate, like game over. Yeah, he didn't hit 23,000. That was inaccurate. It was 11,000.
But that's still a lot.
Still not what you want in your GT3.
Yeah, because we all just have so much experience with the GT3.
Yeah, you don't want that.
There's like one person who like is listening to this who owns one who's like, "Hey,
like yo,
speak for yourself, you fucking broke bitch." Like
dude, if you have a GT3 and you're listening to this podcast, that's kind of weird, not going to lie.
Yeah, what are you doing listening to our podcast?
Yeah.
We're a bunch of broke boys. You're not going to learn anything from us.
Yeah, you're not going to learn shit about anything here.
All right, baby. I think that's where we end it.
Yes, sir.
You guys, appreciate y'all listening to the number one podcast on OnlyFans. Go follow our podcast Instagram at Not Sarby Studios, at definitely Not Sarby Studios. Follow us on TikTok at Sarby Studios. Go follow my boy Zem Daddy.
Yep.
You want to hit that?
Yeah, it's ZEMMYDADDY.
Nope, you added it's ZEMM.
ZEMMM.
You added a Y.
ZEMM. Oh, did I do ZEMYY?
You did Zemi Daddy.
Oh, but ZEMMDADDY. Figure it out. I don't know.
It's there.
It's there. Find it.
There should be a link in all
Just
of
find
our,
it. I don't
know.
Figure it out.
I'm at Ben Sarbacher. Y'all probably know that. Yeah, this has been the Little Pee-Pee Boys. Make sure to eat the corn out of your...
Nope. We're done.